Welcome to Future Educators Talk with Damian and Daren. I am your co-host, Damian Anderson.
And I'm Daren Frett.
Today we have some topics to talk about today. So let's just get right into it with talking about cell phones in the classroom.
Okay, I'm gonna let you start it off.
All right. So I believe, well, my thoughts on this, I believe that cell phones should be kept away. Should be out of sight, away from students. Should be taken up by the teachers, because now we have like laptops. There are Chromebooks out in many schools now, and there are like no use of phones quite anyways. Well, probably for educational use, but I believe that first off, it should be like kept away, or in most cases that it should be taken up like by the teachers when you first like come in. Like teachers need to like have like a basket where you take up all the students' cell phones up in the mornings. Have all the teachers take up the students' cell phones in the mornings when they come in. Put it up in a safe place, not even allowing them to get them out, and then give them back to them at the end of the period, and do that every single day. That is my opinion, because like there's no use for them of using it in the classroom. It's set up for educational use, but to me that's like a waste of time because you have Chromebooks now. So that's like my opinion of that. So what do you think of that, Daren?
Everything that your thoughts on that is I agree. However, I'm gonna have to go with the disagree part.
Okay.
Because this might be the first time ever that we disagree on something.
Okay.
But I feel like they should have their phones again for educational purposes.
Mm-hmm.
But we had like so many school shootings and stuff like that, they would need their phones to, call their parents or something,
Mm-hmm.
Something major happening, or what if they cancel practice, or
Mm-hmm.
they don't have a game? They would have to wait at the end of the period to call or to text their parents. And we all know if you get a missed call from your mom,
Mm-hmm.
you will get in trouble. So it's important to kind of like to answer that phone call, because you never know, it might be important or not.
Mm-hmm.
Of course they have phones in the office, but just in case.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
it's kind of like that personal matter. But then again, like you said earlier, it should be used for educational purposes.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with that. But there's like a small part of that where we have so many school shootings and stuff like that, I feel like they should have their phones regardless. Because if there's a school shooting, how would they get to their phones? You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the teachers got them in a little cubby or a little holder.
Yeah.
And there's a school shooting happening. Right, right there. So that's kind of my thoughts on that.
Okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying there with that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I totally agree with you on that. I didn't quite think about it in that quite a way, because there has been lately a lot of school shootings, and so I really didn't think of it in that kind of way. So I totally agree. I agree with you on that. So okay. I found there was a 2017 study found that cell phones were turned off and stashed away silently, reasserted themselves, distracting working students anyways. And also recent research from the Journal of the Associations for Consumer Research suggested that cell phones might have a negative upstream impact on learning. So I totally agree with you on that. So we have a question of the day for cell phones in the classrooms. Do you think cell phones are a distraction in a classroom? Let us know. Do you think is it a distraction in a classroom?
All right. Yeah, let us know by using the hashtag Future Educators Talk and Future Educators Talk S2 on Twitter and
all right.
So we're gonna move right along to our next.
Moving on into our next topic, which is homework. Daren, why don't you take it away with this?
I feel like homework nowadays it's now getting harder
Mm-hmm.
in schools now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but it's now getting harder for students nowadays.
Yes.
When I was in elementary school and also middle school, homework was easy, especially elementary school.
Yeah.
Especially.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays, it's like getting more complex than ever before.
Absolutely.
And I don't know why. Yes, you would like to see your students being challenged, but however, it's like creating more stress on them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like pros and cons right there. Like, yes, you want your students to be challenged, but then again, the homework is going to be like very hard.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I feel like homework shouldn't be assigned, because if you think about it, number one, you have to grade homework, of course. But number two, it takes time out of their day, especially students that have other stuff that's going on,
like sports.
For instance, sports, like practice. They have to go to games.
Yes.
Chores at home. There's a whole lot of stuff that students can do at home, rather than doing, because homework takes a long time to finish.
It really does.
Nowadays, it takes about 15 to 30 minutes, and then by the time that you're done with your homework, all the stuff that needs to get done is being pushed back.
Right, exactly.
So I truly believe that homework shouldn't be assigned at home. My philosophy is this, because basically classwork, like if you didn't finish your classwork, then you can finish it at home.
Yes.
That's the only homework. If I was a teacher, if you didn't finish your classwork, that's your homework. So that's really a small itty bitty amount of homework. So that could take up to 5 to 10 minutes.
Right.
I don't know about you, but that's probably the way that I would probably, if I was a teacher, that's probably my method of giving out homework. Especially teachers giving out homework every single day, Monday through Friday.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. I myself wouldn't do that.
Wow. Again, if I was a teacher, I probably do. If you didn't finish your classwork, that's your homework.
Yeah.
And especially if I'm teaching math, probably 5 to 10 problems. That should be quick and easy, especially if I'm going to be teaching elementary/middle. It's not going to take that long. But if you're teaching high school, don't give out homework, because it's going to take them a while to finish. So that's my philosophy.
Yeah. I was searching up this week that I was a teacher, Brian, Mr. Brian, if I'm saying his last name correctly, Mr. Brian Stabnick. He's a veteran middle and high school English teacher. He suggests that teachers should take a step back and ask themselves these 5 questions about what's the right amount of homework. The first one is, how long will it take to complete? That's the first one. How long will it take to complete? The second one is, have all learners been considered? Have all learners been considered? The third one, will an assignment encourage future success? Will an assignment encourage future success? The fourth one is, will an assignment place material in a context the classroom cannot? And the last one is, does an assignment offer support when a teacher is not there? So that is what he suggests teachers should take a step back and ask themselves, which I would definitely be doing myself when I become a teacher. Really good 5 questions there.
Kind of like going back to that first question, going back to that first question, kind of like what I talked about before. Mm-hmm. It shouldn't take that long to finish, to complete a homework. No. So teachers really need to be asking themselves that question.
Exactly.
How long does it? How long? Because again, going back to earlier, elementary/middle, it could take up to 5 to 10 minutes to finish homework, versus high school, where it takes you 15 to 30 minutes just to finish homework. And it should be completed the same time as elementary and middle. That 5 to 10 minute time span. So we need to be asking themselves that question. So
yes, indeed. Now the question of the day for this topic is, do you believe teachers give too much homework out to their students? Do you believe teachers give too much homework out to their students? So let us know. Please let us know what you think.
So what is your thoughts on homework? Like, what is your philosophy? On homework?
For me, mine is well, to be honest, is I think that homework should it should be kind of like balance. It should not be given out as much, like every single day. I believe that it should be like given out probably about, let's say, okay, so today's Monday. There should be no students, no homework on no Monday, because that's just like absolutely ridiculous to me. Tuesday, is where you observe all of the information that you have learned of what you have learned. So that's, to me, Friday you should not have no homework, because that's like close towards the weekend. So Tuesday homework, and then so for me, I would like Tuesday and Thursday of homework.
Okay.
That's my philosophy of homework. That's, yeah.
Okay. Which is kind of funny because since we're on the topic of homework, it's kind of related to tests and quizzes.
Yes.
Most teachers give out quiz/tests on Monday.
Yes, which I hate.
And it's either on a Monday or it's on a Wednesday. It's either Monday, Wednesday, or Friday.
Yes.
Those are the really top 3 days that teachers give out tests or quizzes, which I hated that, especially Mondays, because you come back from the weekend and you're not ready.
Exactly.
Like, you need more time.
I know.
You need. So, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, so, for me, I'll probably give out tests/quiz. Since your homework days is Tuesdays and Thursdays, my tests/quizzes will probably on that exact same day, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah.
Because Monday, it's the beginning of the week.
Yeah.
Tuesday, let's see where we're at now. Kind of like a warm up, kind of like a not like a pop quiz, but kind of like a there's a term or there's a word for it. It's not a quiz, but it's like a quiz before the quiz.
Yeah.
So kind of like get them ready for the quiz.
Yeah.
So that when I take the pre-quiz, that's the word, I think. When I take the pre-quiz, they'll be ready for the quiz on Thursday. So it's kind of like a rotation. So like Tuesday would be like a pre-quiz, and then Thursday would be the actual quiz. And then the following week, Tuesday kind of like do like a pre-test, and then Thursday be the actual test.
Yeah.
And I like it where teachers do a study guide, and they take the words or the problems from the study guide and put it into the quiz/test.
Yes.
And kind of like mix around, using the same problem, but using different words so that the students can can know how to solve this problem, so that when I go to that question, it'll be like, oh, we went over this in the study guide,
Yes.
because many teachers, again, they just throw questions in the study guide, and you have no idea how to solve it.
Which I hated that so much.
Like, you go to a question and you're like, this wasn't on the study guide
Exactly.
at all.
I know.
You're trying to figure out how to solve this problem. So, you know, that's probably what I would I would do once I become a teacher, is probably take questions from the study guide that we went over in class and put it into the pre-quiz or the quiz, using the same problem but using different words, and, you know, so that the students can know how to solve this question when they take the test or the quiz.
Yes.
So that's probably what I would do.
Me too. Yes. Trying to help my students out. Help them trying to get that better grade. Yeah. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, it's, I don't like it where teachers, they just throw a question in there and you don't know how to solve it. You're just like, this wasn't on the site.
I know exactly.
So
just have no idea what you're doing. Just that just like really bugs me. I just hated that.
So again, my pre-test, kind of like what I said earlier, Tuesday and Thursdays are the quiz/test day. Pre-test and the pre-test, pre-quiz, quiz, and the actual quiz and the actual test. Those are the 2 days that I would give out. It's kind of like a rotation almost. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is your homework days.
Yeah.
It's probably 2 days for quizzes and tests. Yeah. So what is your philosophy or your thoughts on this topic is kind of related to homework almost. Just to let y'all know, this is kind of like a sub topic of the homework, since it's kind of like right there almost. So we went ahead and talked about it. So what are your philosophy on quizzes / tests?
Same thing as you were saying. Same thing as you were saying. Having like I was saying earlier, and then what you were saying, having it like the like giving them like a heads up, like, hey, be prepared, like like, hey, be prepared, like there will be like a quiz, or like not a quiz, like there will be like a pre-quiz like coming up like in a week ahead, like a Tuesday, like here's like a pre-quiz or like whatever, or like Wednesday, like whatever, then like probably like Thursday or maybe like Friday-ish, I'm not for sure yet, there would be like a quiz either on those days. And like you were saying, the study guide, yes, I would do like the exact same thing on those, like you were saying, given like on the study guides, giving them the answers and like switch them around so they will know like how to do them, like on the quiz, like, hey, I remember that. So yeah, that's my philosophy on that. So yeah, that is what I will be doing.
All right. Like I said earlier, quizzes is kind of like a sub topic of the homework. So just to give y'all a heads up here.
Yeah.
Quizzes is the subtopic of homework. So we don't want y'all to get confused or be puzzled or fret about it.
Yeah.
So just to make sure. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move right on to our last topic of this Monday afternoon, which is school uniforms. This topic, I am putting all the chips in right now because I'm gonna go ahead and just hop into it. I personally do not like school uniforms.
Okay.
And the reason why I don't like school uniforms is because it doesn't show your personality.
Right.
It doesn't show of who you are.
Mm-hmm.
It just shows that you are just a number in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're just wearing some khaki pants or khaki shorts or khaki skirts or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and a blue t-shirt or a blue polo shirt or whatever the case may be. You're just wearing that every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And it just shows that it doesn't show your personality. It doesn't show you of who you are.
Mm-hmm.
It shows that you are just a number,
Yeah.
and versus not wearing a school uniform, it shows your personality. It shows of who you are. Teachers will know you.
Yeah.
A whole lot.
Yeah.
So it's just to show that why I do not like school uniforms at all. I just don't like it at all. And on top of, and also keep in mind this: you have to wear that uniform every day, Monday through Friday.
Mm-hmm.
The only time you have to wash your uniform is on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
That is the only time. So that's the only time that you're only going to wash your uniforms,
Mm-hmm.
is the weekends, because you're pretty much wearing that uniform every single day, Monday through Friday. Versus not wearing a school uniform. You don't have to wear the same outfit every day. It can be something new every day. I remember when I was in high school, I wear something different every day. And then on some Fridays, depending on my mood, I would wear a suit to school. Just because I like wearing suits. I like to dress up, That's what, that's just to show that, my personality. I like to dress up on Fridays because, hey, number one, it's Friday, it's almost the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So, and number two, it shows my personality. So that is why I don't like school uniforms.
Okay.
I know it was a lot, but
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you as well. Yeah, I was, I myself was in a public school where we had to wear where we had to wear school uniforms, which I did not like at all. So I'm with you as well. I wish that we could have wear whatever we wanted, but unfortunately we couldn't. So that was that. But I totally agree with you. Yeah, school. Yeah, I hated wearing school uniforms. It didn't show who we was, as a person. It didn't show our true colors. It didn't show, it didn't show who we was as a person. So, it just every single day, khaki pants or khaki pants, black pants, different colors of our polo shirts every single day. It just bugs me to death. We're killing. We just boys have to wear belts all the freaking times. It's just I just wanted to like let loose all the it just freaking bugs me all the time. And then I just wanted to feel like myself when I go to school. But no, I couldn't because we have to wear uniforms. So that, it sucks because, that's that. But, some occasions, like, special occasions, we could wear like blue jeans. Well, for like $1, or like, t-shirts where our school spirits for special occasions, like for homecoming or whatever. But those was like special occasions stuff for like to raise money or whatever. But all year long, school uniforms. So that just really sucks. I wanted to represent myself, be who I was as a person, but no, that wasn't the case. So I feel you. That just pretty much sucks. So that is that on that with school uniforms. I'm just going to leave it there. That's it on that.
Yeah. The only exception that I have for school uniforms is, of course, gym uniforms. Now, they are, when I was in middle school, we had to wear. So, okay. I went to 2 different middle schools.
Okay.
When I was in middle school. The first one I went to for half a year. I went to Hollow Ridge Middle School in Hollow Springs, North Carolina.
Okay.
Which is part of the Wake County Public Schools. We had to wear a gym uniform in order to participate in gym. So we had to wear shorts, and we had to wear like a gray t-shirt, like a school, kind of like a school logo on it with a gray t-shirt. So,
yeah.
In order you have that, in order to participate in gym. And then for 2.5 years, I traveled back to my home, to Bond Middle in Bond, North Carolina, just part of the Franklin County school system. Well, there, you don't have to wear, a gray t-shirt with a school logo on it. You can wear your shorts. And you can wear your short your short sleeve shirt. Of course, no tank tops or anything, of course.
Yeah.
But, you know, of course you can get any short sleeve shirt and any shorts that you have at home. Of course, has to be according to the dress code. But again, you can wear that to gym, and you can participate in gym. You know, you don't have to. Again, versus you have to wear that. Oh, you have to wear that shirt. Oh, you have to wear that shorts in order to participate in. Versus, oh, you can wear any shirt. Doesn't matter what shirt it is. Of course, it has to be clean. Of course, it has to be according to the dress code and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But you can wear any shirt, any shorts. Of course, according to the dress code, and you can participate in gym. I mean, that is all. Like, this is why that's the only, I would say the only exception is gym. But just to wear a school uniform in all day, Monday through Friday, is a no for me.
Yeah.
It's a total no.
Yeah.
Like I would not do it. I would probably say no. I would like to switch schools because that is not happening.
Yeah.
So,
and teachers, I mean, they could wear like whatever they want to. Like, they don't have to like wear uniforms like students can. So that
pretty much
really quite upsets me, like, even more, that they can wear whatever they want to, but students,
they have to wear this.
Yeah, which is totally unfair. So that just like bugs me even quite more. So yeah.
I told y'all, I warned y'all in the last episode, all the chips is in. So
so the question of the day for this topic is, how do school uniforms affect students today? How do school uniforms affect students today? So let us know. What do you think of that?
All right. Make sure you use the hashtag Future Educators Talk and Future Educators Talk S2 on Twitter and on Instagram, so that we would love to hear your feedback or thoughts on these topics today, on this afternoon. We're going to move right along to news on this podcast, which is a news segment that we are doing starting today on this Monday afternoon. First and foremost, starting next week, we have special guest Mr. Luther, if I'm not mistaken. He will be joining us next week.
Yes.
The topic is not really sure what the topic is. Not really sure what the topic is.
No, we will.
What?
We will get back with y'all on that on Wednesday with that. So,
all right.
Tune in on that.
Bunch talk with Daren Frett. I know I haven't been posting in a while. It's because work. I've been working. In case some of you may not know that I'm working now. So here is the live schedule for this week. So tomorrow will be normal schedule. Of course, tomorrow will be normal schedule for tomorrow, where I'll be talking about today's topic. Thursday will be normal schedule to talk about Wednesday schedule. Now, Friday, there will be no episode of FET. Now, however, I will go live Friday to make up for last week, because I didn't go live last week for Halloween edition of FET. So Friday I will go live on Friday. I'm also planning on to do Twitter live right after that. So on Friday. So it's gonna be, for me, it's gonna be a double duty for me on Friday. Hopefully I can squeeze, hopefully it will work on Friday. Those are the days. So Tuesday, Thursday will be normal schedule. Friday, going live on Friday morning, and then followed by Twitter live Friday afternoon, probably around noon to 1 o'clock, because I have to work later on that evening. Also, I'm taking time off on the 27th. Right now, I haven't really, to be honest, I am emotional drained right now, because there's a lot going on right now. Of course, work in this podcast, and then I have, my mental self right now. I haven't talked to Damian yet, but I'm planning on just take some time off, kind of like recover, kind of take a step back a little bit here. But I will let y'all know probably on Wednesday of when I'm taking a step back, because there's just so much going on, especially work, and and the reason why I haven't been posting is because of work. In case y'all haven't seen, the last post I made on Brunch Talk was like a week ago, and that was because I was supposed to go to Twitter live, but that didn't happen because work has come up. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully by Wednesday, either Wednesday or Friday, I will get back with y'all. I might do a little special live. Might tell y'all when I'm taking a step back from this podcast for a little bit. I won't be gone long though. I might be gone for just 2 episodes, and then I'm coming right back. So don't cry, don't get upset or anything. I'm coming back I'm just going to be gone for like 2 episodes, then I'm coming right back. So of course I'm going to be gone on the 27th. So I'm going to be gone for 1 episode. That's already planned. I already talked to Damian about it, so he already knows. He just doesn't know what day or what episodes that I'm going to be away. Like we said in the beginning, self-care is important. It really is important. So it's best to take care of yourself.
Yes.
So that is the reason why I'm kind of like taking a step back, because there's just a whole lot going on, and work, and then this podcast, and when those two collide, and trying to squeeze everything into a 1 week schedule, it's and plus I haven't done a whole lot of research, so like Damian over here, he has done a lot of research.
Yeah,
he has done a lot. Versus me, I haven't really done a lot because I've been working. So that is the reason why. Of course, there will be no episodes on Thanksgiving. Well, there will be no live on Thanksgiving because, of course, it's Thanksgiving. We might do, like I said, I have to talk to Damian about it, but we will do, I think we're going to do like a little, like, Happy Thanksgiving, you see on TV. It's like, Happy Thanksgiving from us, from FET.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll talk more about it. We might do a little, I don't know what to call it.
Yeah.
Special message or something.
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
but
like
there will be no episode or live stream on Thanksgiving. Of course, we will be spending time with our family.
Yeah.
On this Thanksgiving. Other than that, of course, we got special guests.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Coffee Talk with Damian Anderson. New episodes tomorrow, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I am back at 9 a.m. Last week was kind of a little crazy. I was only there for one episode last week, but I am back tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday at night. Tomorrow, talk about this particular episode, so tune in tomorrow live. And then Thursday, talk about the part 2 of mental health for students, and yes, for that. So tune in for that. Also, let's see. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms on Instagram and Facebook at Future Educators Talk, Twitter at Future Ed Talk, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Future Educators Talk with Damian and Daren. Make sure to hit that bell to get notified on our new future episodes. And more exciting things in the future. You don't want to miss out on that if you haven't already.
You really don't.
Follow me on Instagram at Damian Anderson, because I am the one and only, of course. And on Twitter at _Damian Anderson.
And you can follow me on Instagram at It's Andrew Frett. And you can follow me on Twitter at Daren _Frett. Yes, I do fret a lot. I did talk about Bunch Talk there. Yes, I did. Yes, for this week. This week is kind of off. So, yep. So tune in tomorrow with Coffee Talk with Damian Anderson tomorrow at 9 a.m. followed by Brunch Talk with Daren Frett at 11:30 in the morning. Yeah. So make sure you got your coffee made and make sure you have your breakfast ready. Yes. Because We're going to talk about that. Also, and then tune in Wednesday with a whole new episode with a brand new topic. All right. Well, that is going to be it for me. Well, that's going to be it for us, actually.
Yes.
Of me. That is it. Gonna be that is it from us here at Future Education Talk. So I am your co-host, Daren Frett.
And I am Damian Anderson.
And this is Future Educators Talk with Damian and Daren. We will see y'all on Wednesday.